series. Really excited to continue the journey here with you guys. This is episode 2, and this is the squad that I've put together so far. I've opened up 6,000 FIFA points worth, and we managed to get some good players, but as you can see here, we have 5 available slots on the reserves. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the market and fill those players up now. So whilst I'm doing this in the background, you can see which players I buy. I wanted to discuss where I want this series to go. I'm not really sure how I want to do it. I think what I want is to get all of my favourite players. I think that's ideally the end goal. I want to be bringing in players like Kante, Lukaku, Lacazette. I want to be getting my favourite Ultimate Team players and just working my way up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the rest of my 6,000 FIFA points in episode 3, and I'm going to sell, all the good players that I get in those packs, unless obviously I want to use them in my BPL team. For example, if I was to pack, Bakayoko, someone like that, I'd keep him. Whereas if I pack some, La Liga 86 rated players or plus, then go ahead and sell them and just raise as much coins as I can early on in the series. Now, some of you might not like that. Some people like a Road to Glory type series, but I think I want to save that for another type of Ultimate Team series. I think with squad battles, because it's very competitive, it's very much like the Weekend League, if you ask me. It's all about maximising your points. Obviously, in Weekend League, it's all about maximising your wins. But, of course, to get points, you need wins. It's as simple as that. So I think my priority at this point is going to be to raise as much coins as I can and bring in those really overpowered players. I'm talking, Heung-min Son. I want to bring in probably Bakayoko. I know he looks absolutely incredible. I want to bring in Bailly in defence, all of that good stuff. So I think that's what's going to happen in episode 3. I'm just going to bring in a bunch of really good players with the money that I raise. But I will not be buying any more FIFA points myself. Obviously, I didn't buy the FIFA points. They came with the game for me from EA directly. So I was able to make some pretty decent coinage early on. But anyway, you saw I'm moving into the first game of this week's Squad Battles week. And that is, of course, the challenge mode. We are up against Thomas Muller's team. He had the likes of his 99 rated player card. Out on the right, he had Pele, Maradona, Ronaldo, Messi, Ibrahimovic. And I decided to play this one on World Class because I don't know if you've noticed, but when you play these challenges, the difference between World Class and Legendary is only 100 points. So I'd already tested, the difficulty on PC. I found that Legendary was pretty much perfect for me, and World Class was relaxing. I was able to have some fun, test out players and see if I liked them, test new formations, all of that good stuff. So going on World Class, missing out on 100 points, it wasn't a big deal. It was a good chance to have a bit of fun for the video. But it didn't turn out so well. We started off really strongly, but Maradona gets Muller's team back in here with a fantastic finish. Maradona looks incredible, by the way. It's amazing what they've done with the icons. They do look so lifelike. Even the way they run. And I would like to get icons at some point. Of course, I'm probably going to have to rely on packing those because they are so expensive. But yeah, Maradona, Pele, and the 99 rated Muller in midfield it was so difficult to defend against this team. And actually, even on World Class, I was struggling. It was such a strong team. And there is Ronaldo. And I had Klein at right back. Of course, I packed Klein, so that saved me about 15,000 coins or whatever he's worth now. But how is he going to compete with Cristiano Ronaldo in the air? Absolutely no chance. So unfortunately, we do go 2-1 down just before half-time here, though we do get another chance. Here is Leroy Sané, another player that I packed. Actually, looking back, I think I got pretty lucky with some of those packs. I really did. And we do get very lucky here with the rebounds. It was Neuer in goal, as you'd expect from a team that's actually made by Muller himself. And if you look at the replay here, I very almost missed that chance with Pereira, who I'm really happy with, by the way. What a purchase he's turning out to be already. But he almost put it straight at Neuer's kind of chest area. Luckily, it hit his legs and went in. But now, moving on into the second half, I knew that I needed to pull this one out the bag. I had to win this game. You don't really want to lose the challenge because it's extra points in the end of the day. So yeah, we went into the second half on attacking. And they started off strongly. Ronaldo probably should have scored there, so we got away with that. We do win the ball deep in my own half here, and you can see we try and pop it up the field with some nice passing. Theo Walcott, Leroy Sané, and Danny Welbeck, our new signing, Welbeck up front. Extremely good front three. But Leroy Sané, for me, comfortably the best player I've used so far. I do regret the fact that he doesn't have 4-star skills. I have noticed that against the CPU or the AI, skills are very, very strong this year, especially if you have a 4-star skiller that can do Ronaldo chops, Berber spins, stop and turns, all of those great skill moves. It seems to do really well. Whereas if you have a 3-star skiller like Sane, you can still do, some really good fake shots and nice turns, but it's definitely beneficial to have a 4-star skiller going forward. So I am definitely looking to bring in some more 4-star skillers at some point. But we do make it 4-2 here. Theo Walcott, another 3-star skiller in the team that I think would be better replaced with someone maybe like Salah, maybe Balassi. Who else we got? We could go with who's the guy at Crystal Palace? My mind has just gone blank. Zaha. So there's quite a few players that we could bring into the team that would do probably a better job. But Sane for me so far, like I said, has been the strongest player in the team. He gets assists all the time. That's his 3rd assist of the game in the 89th minute to pretty much wrap up the win here. And we are going to be getting ourselves 1,800 points to start off our very first full Squad Battles week. Now, I was talking about how I want this series to go and which direction I want it to go in. One thing I should talk about is highlights. How many games I'm going to be showing you, what I'm going to be showing you. What I don't want to do is upload, 6 of these episodes every week, showing you every single game I play, because sometimes I think I might just want to play these games when I'm just chilling, listening to music, all of that good stuff. So I won't be showing you every game, but of course I will be updating you on any massive transfers I make, or any really good results, good gameplay, whatever it may be. I'm going to be doing a couple of these episodes every week, maybe 2 or 3. So that's my plan. And as you can see at the end here, Sane did pick up man of the match. He got himself a goal and, of course, the 3 assists, which is rather amazing. Honestly, if you can afford Sane, really do recommend him. There's another player I'm keeping my eye out on, and that is Jesus up front. If I could get maybe Sane, Jesus, and Sterling as my front 3, I think I'd be ready to really start dominating games on Legendary. So for World Class, getting 1,800 points, not too bad. I probably should have played on Legendary, but like I said, for my first Squad Battles game of this week, I wanted to guarantee points. I knew I was going to win the game, even though I struggled in that first half. So there we go. That is the challenge complete. 1,800 points. We are in gold. Sorry, not in gold. We are in silver 2, which is, of course, as high as we can get after one challenge. We're now going to move on into our first proper game, non-challenge game against a random player's team. So, of course, when you play Squad Battles, you do come up against other people's real teams. You're coming up against the CPU, of course, but it uses real teams from Ultimate Team, so you can come up against some very good teams. And I've noticed, of course, since the game came out, a lot of people have Ronaldo on loan, Ronaldo from Brazil and Ronaldo from Portugal, both Ronaldos. So it can be pretty sweaty, but I'm seeing already after a couple of days now that those teams seem to be fading out a little bit. People using their loan Ronaldos and losing them after a while. But anyway, going into this game, I saw they had Andy Carroll and Fernando Torres up front. And let's just say I was nervous because I know what Andy Carroll's like in FIFA. Any launched balls up top, he's going to be winning those headers. I have my new signing, Reed, in defence, and he was absolutely shocking. So clumsy. And I remember from last year's Ultimate Team, I used him in my main team. He was incredible. So I based my judgment off of last year's game, and that is a huge mistake to make. Just because a player was good last year doesn't automatically mean they're going to be good this year. And how did I miss that chance? I don't know. Really frustrating when you miss chances, especially on Legendary, because you get more points for more goals you score. If you can score 5 goals on Legendary, you max out those points, you are going to be getting over 2,000 points if you win the game. So you can't afford to miss too many shots. And as well, if you get 10 shots on target, I believe you get extra points as well. But we do get ourselves back in the game with probably my best goal so far. Theo Walcott ending a brilliant passing move. Lovely play from Pereira into Theo. Lovely 1-2 with Danny Welbeck, who for me, for about 2,500 coins, I think I picked him up for, he's looking like a very good purchase. Very, very pleased with Welbeck. He's very strong, very quick, and that is all you need in a striker, really. But then Fernando Torres, legend. I mean, is he a Liverpool legend? Absolutely not. He's probably... Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. He probably is a Liverpool legend. He's not a Chelsea legend, that's for sure. And I was just thinking, him and Andy Carroll both played for Liverpool in big money moves, and they're both absolutely decimating my defence here. I think that was 2 shots on target for them and 2 goals. And that is what Legendary is all about. And then look at this pass to me. I mean, what can I do? There's absolutely nothing I could do. I was just so frustrated at this point because I was playing well. I genuinely was. But this is going to happen in squad battles. If you haven't tried it already, if you play Legendary on career mode, you probably want to start on world class, because I found Legendary in squad battles is harder than Legendary in career mode. It's just the way it is. So although I was playing well and I think that Legendary is the right difficulty for me, there are going to be just games where you feel like you're being shat on. You actually feel like the CPU are cheating sometimes. Like you'll feel like you're passing to a certain player, the ball goes straight to the enemy team no matter how accurate the pass is, and then they'll just go down and score. And they will outmuscle all your players and they'll score the most cheesiest AIDS-ridden goals you will ever see. And that was exactly what happened in this game. I just could not break down their defence. And when I did, all of my chances were being saved, blocked, hitting the post, whatever it may be. And of course, they managed to put away 3 goals and they've beaten me. So we've actually lost our first non-challenge game, which definitely hasn't gotten us off to a good start. I'm looking for at least Elite 3 every single week. I'm hoping to get Elite 1. But if you lose a game, it really, really does hurt. I mean, I could have got probably 2,000 points in this game if I won it. I got 618, so I'm only in Silver 2 after 2 games. So just not good enough there. 3 games to go on this day, and then of course we've got multiple days coming up. So in the next episode, I'll be bringing you the latest update on my team, the players that I'm using, and of course the teams I'm coming up against and how many points I get. And let me just tell you this, guys. This episode is the first one of many, and it didn't go to plan, I would say, and I've been doing a lot better since recording this. So hopefully you're looking forward to seeing some better gameplay, more goals, and better players as well. So thank you for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you hit that